Hello everyone. In our previous session, we discussed about what is meant by medical coding. Today I'm going to discuss about why medical coding, why we are converting all these diseases and surgeries and materials into codes. Why medical coding? Suppose I will tell you first how the Indian healthcare system will work. Suppose the patient came with the in India, the patient name was Kiran. Suppose think his name was Kiran. This came with the heart disease to the hospital or doctor in India. Okay, now the doctor said to the Kiran, there is a need of heart surgery. Doctor said to the Kiran, there is a need of which surgery? Heart surgery. Now the Kiran agreed for the heart surgery. Now the Kiran has to pay certain fees directly, certain payment. Okay, fees, amount, cost for the surgery. The doctor will tell the Kiran before the surgery, okay, to have the heart surgery, the cost of the surgery is 50,000, 1 lakh. He will tell you. The directly, the payment between the Kiran and hospital or Kiran and doctor, direct payment between the doctor and Kiran, doctor and patient. But what happens in the USA? In the USA, we have the revenue cycle management, RCM cycle. There's a three persons are involving. First one is a patient, the second one is a doctor, the third one will be the insurance company. Suppose same like was Kiran, the US patient like Samson came to the hospital, doctor towards the doctor, same with the heart disease. Doctor said he had a heart failure. He had a heart failure. You have to undergo the surgery called CABG. Then now the doctor will perform the surgery to the Samson, but the fees was paid by insurance company. Who is paying the fees here for the services Samson received? Insurance company. Why the insurance company is paying the fees? Because already the Samson was took the insurance from the insurance company by paying the premium. Likewise, this entire three persons are involving in US healthcare system: patient, doctor, insurance company. To ease the process between the doctor and insurance company. Okay, now to get the doctor has to get the payment from the insurance company, right? To get the payment, the insurance company has to have the patient medical record. We'll ask the doctor about the patient medical record. Ask the hospital for the patient medical record. Whose medical record? Samson medical records. The Samson medical records was was generated by the doctor, has to be sent to the insurance company to get the payment. Okay, to ease the process between the doctor and insurance company, to make the time easiest, because we read the entire as a medical coder, we read the entire patient medical record, we convert all of them into codes, universally accepted codes, and these codes and bills was sent to the insurance company. The insurance company immediately pay the doctor payment. To ease the process between the doctor and hospital or insurance companies, we as a medical coders, we are working. This is about why medical coding. Next one, books. The books used in medical coding for outpatient coding. We have the two types of coding: outpatient coding and inpatient coding. What does mean by outpatient coding? Patient coming to the hospital and same day returning from the hospital. It is called as outpatient. Inpatient is not what the patient is admitting in the hospital. There are the three major books which are present in outpatient coding. Those are ICD-10-CM, CPT, and HCPCS. What is meant by ICD-10-CM? International Classification of Diseases, 10th revision, clinical modification. Is a book is used to code for diseases, injuries, or conditions. Okay, like I said, HIV, fever, fracture, dermatitis. That's the book is called as ICD-10-CM. It has 3 to 7 digit alphanumeric codes. Example B20, A41.9, likewise. Then the next book is called as CPT, Current Procedural Terminology. It is a book is used to code for surgeries or procedures or anesthesia, X-rays, MRI, heart surgery, dermoplasty, likewise. There are 5-digit numerical codes we are having. Then the next book is called HCPCS, Healthcare Common Procedural Coding System. It's a book is used to code for materials or supplies like bandages, wheelchair, durable equipments. Likewise, these are the books used for outpatient coding. For the inpatient coding, we have the ICD-10 PCS, procedural coding system. It is an inpatient book. It's a 7-digit codes we are having. Then who can choose the medical coding? The most important question you will ask, right? Who can do the medical coding? Okay, if you are life science graduate, all the life science graduate like BDS doctors, BHMS, okay, Ayurvedic, homeo, M pharmacy, B pharmacy, agriculture, BSc agriculture, nutrition, all the BSc, okay, botany or zoology. What is the life science graduates? All life science graduate can do the medical coding. As of now, in the previously we have the non-life science graduates also have the scope for the medical scope in the medical coding, but due to the increased competition, now the life science graduates, it is better to choose medical coding if you are life science graduate. Next one, the medical coding exams. There are most important question. This is the most important question. The what are the medical coding exams? There are a lot of exams, but there are two major exams. Those are called CPC and CCS. CPC and CCS are the two major exams as a medical coder we can do. First, CPC is the entry level exam, certified professional coder exam. In the USA, there's a AAPC organization called AAPC, American Academy of Professional Coder. It is an entry level exam, and it is used for outpatient coding. In the outpatient coding, we have the department. Like I say, I made a video on departments. Also, you can verify that video that there are a lot of departments. We can do outpatient surgery, ENM, as well as ED, HCC, as well as radiology. All we can do. Then there's another exam called CCS, Certified Coding Specialist exam. It was conducted by AHIMA, American Health Information Management Association. It is helpful for inpatient coding. Okay, all the IPDH, we call it as IPDH, Inpatient Diagnosis Related Group. For this exam, we have to use three books: ICD-10 CM, CPT, and ICD-10 PCS, Procedural Coding System. For the CPC exam, we should outpatient, right? Which means three books: ICD-10 CM, CPT, and HCPCS. Okay, in my next video, how to lead the course in ICD 10 CM and CPT, I will discuss. Thank you, everyone.